Iraq receives medical aid from Chinese humanitarian organization. The first foreign support for dealing with the coronavirus pandemic arrived in Baghdad from China. Experts from the Chinese Red Cross accompanied more than 6 metric tons of medical supplies, including over 50,000 test strips, medical masks, and protective suits. In response to COVID-19, the Iraqi Red Crescent Society, IRCS, has been raising awareness, implementing preventive measures, and helping at health facilities run by the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. IRCS President Dr. Yassin Ahmed Abbas commented, "The Chinese Red Cross is always on top to provide assistance to the IRCS despite the conditions the Chinese people are going through and the challenges related to confronting the coronavirus. Our sincere appreciation, Chinese Red Cross. May your expression of oneness boost the resiliency of the spiritual Iraqi people as our planet enters a new vegan era of health and consideration for all beings."
World Bank makes funds available for Argentinian families. The World Bank's board of directors agreed to lend $300 million to Argentina's National Social Security Administration in support of its family allowance programs, including the Universal Child Allowance. The families of 350,000 additional children will receive funds if the parents are not formally employed or if they earn less than the minimum wage. At present, almost 9 million children benefit from the government's family allowances, which have led to more regular medical checkups and better attendance at school. Commenting on the loan, Jordan Schwartz, World Bank Director for Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay, said, "This financing aims to make the social protection system more inclusive and effective. Many thanks World Bank for generously assisting those in need. May the delightful children of Argentina have everything they need to flourish in heaven's boundless love."
African island nation expands its solar power. Seychelles will soon become home to one of the world's largest photovoltaic arrays floating on seawater. Construction, to be managed by French power company Keir, is set to begin mid-2020 in a lagoon on Mahé, the country's largest island. The project consists of installing approximately 13,500 solar panels over 40,000 square meters of water and will have a capacity of 5.8 megawatts. This represents about 2% of all power generated in Seychelles and will reduce annual carbon dioxide emissions by 157,000 metric tons. Seychelles, a Shining World Leadership Award for Noble Governance Laureate, has the goal of deriving 15% of its energy from renewable sources by 2030. Congratulations, Seychelles, Keir, and all participating contractors. Your investment in a sustainable future makes wise use of abundant resources while preserving the earth for future generations in the embrace of the Providence.
United Kingdom funds testing on new transportation technologies. The UK government has announced a £90 million program to trial efficient and eco-conscious modes of moving people and goods. The experiments with autonomous vehicles, drone deliveries, e-scooters, e-cargo bikes, travel hubs, and trip planning apps will take place in 3 new future transport zones throughout England. Speaking of the project, UK Transport Secretary, the Right Honourable Grant Shapps, said, "Funding these new zones across the country will also help us safely test innovative ways to get around, creating a greener future transport system for us all." The United Kingdom is a Shining World Wise Leadership Award laureate and has also been honored with Shining World Leadership Awards for animal protection and kindness. Hats off, United Kingdom government, on your forward-thinking endeavor. May all people be blessed with environmentally friendly travel options to safeguard our wonderful world in divine wisdom.
Vegan nutrition company makes product donation in California, United States. Kate Farms, a business specializing in organic, plant-based meal replacement formulas, contributed a variety of their special drinks valued at $500,000 to Meals on Wheels West. The non-profit delivery service brings free food to homebound seniors, the chronically ill, veterans, and others who are unable to prepare their own. In the Los Angeles area alone, the number of clients served has grown more than 20% since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Kate Farms' 325 milliliter complete shakes provide 325 calories, 16 grams of pea protein, a blend of essential vitamins and minerals, plus key electrolytes. Our compliments and gratitude, Kate Farms and Meals on Wheels, for ensuring that vulnerable citizens receive the sustenance they need. We pray that you will be able to continue providing healthful vegan nutrition in God's merciful love.
Analysts forecast continued growth for global vegan meat industry. Allied Market Research, based in Portland, Oregon, USA, has found that in North America and Europe there is growing awareness of the connections between diet, health, and the environment. Concerns about disorders such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease have led to a decline in per capita meat consumption. The researchers predict that the market for meat alternatives will grow at a compound annual rate of 7.8% and reach $8.1 billion by 2026. From among the wide variety of plant-based products available, tofu and textured vegetable protein, or TVP, are foreseen to be top sellers. Our delighted appreciation, Allied Market Research, for highlighting the steady rise in demand for animal-free food. May heavens continue blessing and safeguarding our planet as humanity rediscovers its capacity for compassion.
Tourist destination in Thailand allows elephants to stop working. As a result of the coronavirus pandemic, Maisa Elephant Camp in Chiang Mai lost virtually all of its customers. Finally, the government compelled the attraction's owner and director, Anchili Kalampichit, to temporarily close the business. She decided to take the situation as an opportunity to overhaul the park and let its 78 elephants roam freely for the first time in 44 years. When the camp eventually reopens, it will no longer use the elephants to carry tourists or perform tricks. Expressing her intention, Ms. Kalampichit said, "We will welcome tourists to enjoy learning about the elephants' way of life naturally, instead of using them to entertain the tourists." Maisa Elephant Camp, our hearts are warmed by your wise decision. May heaven bless you manyfold for granting our intelligent elephant friends the freedom and joy they so rightly deserve.